What's up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. Request to have a look at Hexo. And that was kind of like a reminder to me because I was trapped in Hexo for quite some time. Got my money back plus a little bit of interest, but not a lot. Anyway, a golden rule with splits is once you get to a top, the pullback is about 50%. And if we look from the top to where we are now, we're almost at 42. And in a previous video, I was saying that a lot of stocks are heading around the 100, and that's 49.27. So it might be that Hexo will likely bounce and accumulate at the 100. And it looks like it might be around the 715, 720 mark. If I look at this spot here, this guy right here, that's 45%. And let's have a look at the gain box and see if we can figure out like a time interval. So we will square the range from the low point and scooch this over to about there. Kind of interesting. That corroborates with the touch here. I would have expected it to be more like that, and that just means that price came early. Regardless, we're kind of at the 0.5 right now. Let's go back up to here. So in time, price and time, this would be a resistance point that we need to get through. So if this were to pump, we would likely kind of come back down and keep consolidating before we see a support line, which is from this high base and then on upward. And then that would kind of like be the consolidation. So the target is just fast approaching here. So now we're starting to develop a roadmap of where price might consolidate. So it goes down fast and it goes up slow, right? That's why it's less time to go down as it is time to go back up. I don't really have anything else. We topped out. RSI is heading back down. Normally, the strategy would be to wait for the RSI to be down and then come back up. Not buying down, but when the RSI turns and heads back up and you get confirmation. APO MACD, everything's down. We're still heading towards a downtrend. Red candles suggesting don't buy yet. And what does this look like? Kind of a double bottom, bounce off the 350. Looks like we're close. And on the half day, we're just starting to see a little bit more sideways movement. RSI is kind of hard to play with here because it's just staying in the zone as we climb. And I don't like the fact that we did a split because that skews up the math for me. What's it look like? 350 on the hourly. Yeah. Need a little bit lower. You can see how APO MACD keeps getting resisted by the zero cross. That's why we've got all these red candles. And then once we break through, we'll start seeing green candles. And if we do a bounce and then back up, we'll continue with green candles, meaning, we're kind of like along this zone. And then once we see more, we'll be back up to a run like this. But because we had so much time on the uptrend trying to recover from the last bleed. It's going to take a while for this thing to get going again.